and where they could end up. They are certainly Final Four, if not national championship capable.
They are, and they're top 10 in the country in both offense and defensive efficiency because you see the multiple weapons.
Tuesday against Vandy, diving for a loose ball, got him an extra possession, but got the worst of it. Did come back into that game, but unable to go today. Clayton gets it back from Howard.
Really hard to trap Walter Clayton Jr. So good with the ball.
And a three will go for Sam.
Rebound effort by McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, the right place at the right time. Edwards loves to change his pace. He was able to do so and bring two defenders his way, allowing McLaughlin to get the putback.
Alexis from three-point game, 10:30 to go. Florida right now, top 10 in the net. There are only 3 losses, all the Quad 1 teams, Kentucky, Missouri, and Tennessee. Alexis counted in the foul.
Shake. Meshack takes it all the way. And here come the Gators the opposite direction. Aberdeen looking to get it inside. Felix Okpara playing with 2 personal fouls for Tennessee. Sam Alexis jump hook.
I think that's a good
Knock off Florida at home today.
without question. And 0 for 6 from 3 right now. If they make a 3, this place is going to explode. You're going to think a game winner just got shot in Knoxville, but that's how hungry this crowd is to see them make one from deep.
Alexis, another jump hook.
Yeah.
And got another one. Daney founds a wide open Dubar. Tennessee just 3 for 16 from behind the arc. Deep pass into Howard. And a push for Sam Alexis. He's
that freshman year for him, and people would ask me, is he ready for the NBA? It was an emphatic yes, because he had an NBA body in the backcourt and had great range. His decision-making at times was questionable. He's erased that, though.
He would do something I've never seen a player at this level do in practice. Nice little.
There have only been 5 freshmen in the history of the SEC to lead the league in scoring. Martin off the mark. Most recently, Brandon Miller of Alabama before going on to the draft. 15 on the shot clock. Denzel Aberdeen can't quite turn the corner. Shot clock at 8. Sam Alexis puts it on the floor. His push shot is good.
Yeah, Texas just didn't get Mississippi State. The 271st meeting between those 2 teams. The first time they've both been ranked. I mean, that's it. I'm shocked by that.
Well, Chris Beard is still coaching with a chip on his shoulder. He feels like they haven't gotten enough national attention. They'll have that opportunity tonight. Another bucket for Alexis.
Tennessee's 0 for 11 from three-point land. Long one halfway down. Another offensive rebound by Condon. And a bunny there for Alexis.
Headaches. All over 1,000 career points scoring. So Alexis goes back to work right out of the timeout and gets the deuce. And I think what you're talking about, Patrick, is the beauty and the curse of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because you get way too much credit when you make it, and you get way too much blame when you don't.
Yeah.
And it's all about matchups, and you got to remember, you got to win 6 times over 3 weekends.
Switches, you have to switch up. You have to switch to the line. So guard. And look, you have to have the right. For a time, it seemed like it didn't. Not as much. And then you see a guy like Jalen Brunson in the NBA. A lot of those, but the fact that Florida's turning them over, making them stay late in the shot clock, getting on the glass, there's just so many. Starting LLC. You and me, huh?
From the top, a missed 3.
Nice pass. Alexis with authority. Half hook. Litteris puts it through.
We got to love seeing for the Gators only 10 turnovers. 10 turnovers in this game. Total rebounds, 57.
Another Alexis.
See, that is a smart play. You get the switch, you back it up, and North Carolina clears it out for him to go one-on-one.
Aberdeen over the top and a slam by Alexis.
Bounce pass inside to Jihad, and he is surrounded by some white jerseys. Clayton up ahead. Aberdeen, who just checked in, gets it to Alexis. Back to Alexis.
Good point here for Arizona State. You're going to have to run some offense. Don't get out of your structure, or the run will continue for Florida.
Alexis beats everybody down the floor. Jihad knocks that second free throw down. Alexis lowers the boom and then throws it down. Jihad, boy, entry pass taken away by Clayton. Here the Gators are, 4-on-2 run out. Alley-oop, and another dunk.
Beautiful ball. Quickly swung back to Richard, and Alexis is in there again to stick it home.
So all is well for Florida. They get two skilled bigs that they recruited years ago.
Well, it's a great opportunity to really display how Todd Golden has went any and everywhere to build his program, and a lot of times we give credit to the
Phillips high, not far from here in Orlando. Aberdeen off the bounce. This is Klobjar. What is he going to do with it? To Alexis, and the lead is back to 40.
Brown was quicker to the basketball. He wanted it more. That's what Paul Mills is watching right now, as is Todd Golden.
The Shockers team got off to the 6-0 start. Their best wins against St. Louis and Northern Iowa. And again, they pick up the one yesterday against Minnesota. They've got a couple of other tests before American Conference play begins. That's Alexis.
Wasn't early in the second half, and then they picked it up again. They did not do that the other night against Florida A&M.
Meanwhile, this is an 8-0 run as Diva hits that one. Remember, the Salukis had an 11-0 run earlier.
But it doesn't matter if Florida.
The follow slam by Sam Alexis tonight for this rivalry game here in Tallahassee. Long rebound comes to Hout. Pass knocked away. And the Gators turn it into 2 points.
Active. They bring a level of quickness and athletic ability that some of the starting unit doesn't have. So he's very comfortable with his bench in this style, just pressing and playing. And you often tell your young guys you're going to make a mistake, make it aggressive.
Well, Alir Malouf made a dang now inside for 2. Big missed opportunity there for Florida State. Condon at the other end finds Alexis, who throws it down. Big. Davis doesn't have numbers, but is still able to get to the rim. Missed the shot. Florida with it. Under 6 minutes to play.
Got to get back and match up.
Clayton makes him pay. Alexis with another finish.
Electing not to transfer, stick it out here in Gainesville. Al rumbles down the lane. Alexis, the stick back to man-to-man. Condon says, why not? Alexis for 2.
Team on the road Friday night at Ole Miss, and he has 15 tonight.
He's had 15 in all 3 games this year on the dot.
I'm not a big fan of the handoff in backcourt.
Alexis backs in. Oh, that was way too easy. Perhaps a bucket here for Ross in his home state.
But Florida's defense has just not allowed Grambling State anything easy.
season up until this year and what you've seen on film in this one. 19.
Alexis just going to work. Elijah Martin gets the assignment on McCray.
You can't switch. Remember, I just said guards have to rebound.
Here's Aberdeen. Oh, beautiful find. It's Alexis.
McCray getting a breather, but not the same offensive team.
Lob it up top. It's Alexis. Help. There's Alexis. Drives in the lane, up and under. And the little soccer header to boot for the Brazilian. Alexis and one. Back in
guards on the backside. It rests him just a little bit on the defensive end.
Sam Alexis into the game and pulls down his first rebound. Clayton on the move. This is Will Richard back in again. Left his feet, finds Aberdeen in the corner.
Alexis powerful inside offensively.
Trying to go to work on Green. Spun, goes up with the right. So Sam Alexis said, boy, muscles by Alexis. So there is the big post threat that this team was missing a year ago.
6'11", 275 pounds.
And you mentioned it, the staff's identifying what they needed in the portal in the offseason. Reynolds coming over from Cincinnati. He's going to take on a much larger role here. Alexis wants to go right back at him. He's going to go over the right shoulder this time. So that's the second time. A little Green, who is tied up with Clayton, says, give me that one. And he knocks down his first basket of the night. Very timely one to put the Bulls back in front by one. That pass was nearly too far for Alexis. Stretches out to grab it. Green defends him. Alexis again over the shoulder.